Okay, so in this video we're going to go through a tutorial on how to use NetVu Observer to view footage from your dedicated micros DVR, and how to go through a couple of different functions including playback, checking events, and going through downloading some footage. So I'm just going to double click on the NetVu Observer icon here. Alright, so in the left hand side here under stored image servers, the site will be saved, so we'll just click on that and connect into the site. Okay, so site camera comes up. You can actually click your way through the cameras if you'd like, or you can click the drop down arrow here to change the camera layout, and you can select any camera layout you like. You can also drag cameras from the left hand side and drop them into the layout to create a customized layout. If you wanted to bring up one camera full screen, just double click on that camera. That'll bring the camera up full screen, and then you can double click again to return it back to your original view. Okay, next thing we're going to go through is how to playback, fast forward, rewind, and select a particular date. So the control icons are just here. If you hover over the icons, you'll see it comes up with a name of what it is. So let's rewind. As you can see, I've clicked that rewind icon several times. The more you click that icon, the faster it will actually rewind. And all the cameras will actually rewind together. If you click the little drop down arrow here, you can actually change the speed at which you're rewinding as well. So same for fast forward. Click it multiple times to speed up, and then click the drop down arrow if you need to change the speed. Go back to playback, and if you want to go back to live view, you just click on live here. You can, a couple of things, you can change the quality at which you're viewing as well using the resolution settings down here. You can change that from low to medium or high resolution depending on the speed of your internet connection, or if you're viewing it locally. So if you're viewing it on a local PC, not over the internet, we'd always recommend setting the resolution to high. Okay, next thing we'll go through is how to go to a particular date and time. So if you just click this little drop down arrow here, that'll take you to the little dialog box where you can select which date and which time you'd like. You can either use the little arrows up and down here, or type in the particular time you'd like to go to. We're just going to hit OK there. And as you can see, it's gone back to that date and that time. Okay, so should you want to view the events, so that could be tailgate events, intruder alarm events that are linked, or emergency alarm events, we just click this little show hide events tab down here, and we'll see the all the bookmarks of events that have occurred here. So if we click on one of these, we can double click on that screen again to bring it up larger. We'll see the events as they occur. And you can click your way through these. These are just bookmarks. Okay, so let's go back to live, and I'm going to hide that events tab. Okay, so the last thing we're going to go through is downloading footage. So if we click the download footage icon here, it'll bring out the download video box and the icon. Okay, so what you can do here, we always select filtered download, choose the time you want to start the video downloading from, using the little drop down arrow, you can pick which particular time you'd like, and again you can change the exact time here. So we're just going to hit OK to that. What time you'd like to download to, so we're going to select the date and time here in the 2. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is going to select which camera you'd like to record. Now you can select more than one camera, that will record all of them. Okay, so when you tick the camera, it comes up with a file location. What I'd suggest is just rename this with whatever you would like, so you can find that again. Okay, so this particular file up the top here is the full uncompressed video that's downloaded from the DVR. Now this full video, the .par, can only be played back in NetVu Observer. What we suggest is that you also tick export here as a media file. Now what this will do is once it downloads the video, it'll convert a copy of the video into a standard movie file that you can play back on any computer. Okay, so I'm just going to hit start download now. Okay, so as you can see, the video is nearly done. There we are. Once it's finished downloading, it'll ask what you want to save the converted video file as. So we'll give that one a name and choose a location. Often desktop is easiest, or a folder on the desktop. And hit save. There we go, and the video is converted into a video file. Let's hit OK. Close that down and minimize. So now that we've converted it, we'll see there it is. And here's the raw video, which can be played back in NetVu Observer. And if we double click this, we'll see the video come up. Okay, so that concludes the introduction to NetVu Observer. If you do have any questions, please feel free to email us or call through to Paul Tech Group, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. Thanks.